EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today. Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
Chance for back-to-back. And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top five.
Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front. And really, that makes positioning so critical. You need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot, and then maybe you have a go at 3. And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, this par 4 14th is straight away, but it is narrow. You have to put the ball in play off the tee here. Has such a classic, smooth tempo. Beautiful swing. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Always great to be back in Atlanta, Georgia, at the home course of one of the game's true legends, Bobby Jones, who won 4 Grand Slam events in his memorable 1930 season. We're at East Lake Golf Club, and we're getting set for the Tour Championship, one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. These putts keep the round together. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Frank, you've been there. Good spot to be.
Second place, just on the heels, moving forward. Game looks in good shape.
That's the end of round one, and we saw a lot of good golf out there today, Frank.
And it was a bonus to anyone that got off to a good start today.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Good strike. Good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Very impressive and on the move right now. The first of two par fives that have been shortened to play as par fours for the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola. This 520-yard hole will play much shorter than the yardage as the drive generally pitches forward on the downslope of that fairway. The second shot will be a middle to long iron from a downhill lie, and that's the key. That's what makes it difficult to get to some of the tighter hole locations.
Whoa, talk about taking the head cover off and let it fly. That's beyond long.
Goodness, did he get all of that one? Wow. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
With that birdie, he moves one shot closer to the lead. Frank, if you're an amateur, you get to this tee box, maybe you reach into the bag and grab that old scuffed up orange ball or pink ball maybe you found in the woods. You don't want to waste a good one here. Either that or get in a paddle boat and just row across to the other side.
Well, this lake is normally full, Rich, and full of golf balls, that's for sure. Even the best players in the world, they get the wind wrong and they start floating with that right side. You pay the price very, very quickly. It's not just a short par three either. This is a decent length for a shot that has to be flown all the way through the air. One more birdie and now tied for the lead.
On to the seventh hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Can't ask for much more here at the seventh. He has hit a good one. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. so close. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Getting set now over the putt. Looks like par may not be good enough to get the job done here.
Yeah, big change in the top of the leaderboard. Get another birdie, so pushes him back to second.
Frank back-to-back dog legs to the left as we step on the tee here at the 8th.
This one, a little different to the 7th hole. This one's fairly flat, and also that fairway runs out on the right side. You can try and flash it across all the bunkers. There's no real advantage. You have to respect those bunkers. Should just leave you a sand iron, a wedge maximum in here. This is a good scoring opportunity, providing you hit the fairway.
Second shot now from 100 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Bang for another birdie. 8 under par for the tournament. Finishing out the front 9 here at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia. Tour Championship with the FedEx Cup on the line, all that pressure. And finally, we get to the first par 5 of the day. It is 600 yards on the button.
Doesn't quite play that long, and the reason why is that downslope on the tee shot. If you get a nice draw off the tee, that ball can bound down there, and you can certainly reach this hole even though it's 600 yards. That's if you had a good tee shot. You stray a little, then you worry about the lake with the layup. Do you lay up short? Would you even try and risk carrying it?
Frank here at the par 5 9th. It is a green light special here.
It is, but coming off that downhill lie, the ball's likely to come out a little lower than normal, and therefore you have to use the terrain. The second shot here, it should kick left and forward into this par 5.
No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup. We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s.